Greetings, folks. Today is Tuesday, February the 5th, 2019, I think. I was out in the kitchen recently, and I looked at the calendar, and I thought, it doesn't look right. And I was still looking at January's calendar. So I forgot to flip the calendar, and I still haven't flipped that calendar. But the computer calendar says it's February the 5th. So I have to... And it also says 10:08 a.m. All right. My name is Tom Lineweaver, and this is my commentary. Now, a couple days ago, I did a commentary about Governor Northam, and the commentary was entitled, "No One is Perfect." And during that, you must admit, folks, this whole story was a media-driven story. It really wouldn't have meant anything if it weren't for the media blowing it up. Anyway, so I said to the media, I said at one point that I was going to dig up dirt on the media and specific members of the media like Chris Wallace. And then I was going to expose them. All right? Chris Wallace, I think you need to step down from Fox News Sunday. What I have found tells me that you cannot be a credible journalist. You cannot be objective. You can't be a journalist and insult people that you're journaling about. All right? This is what I found about you, Chris. Okay. It's in an article entitled, "Kelly Clarkson Gets Apology from Fox News Chris Wallace Over Body Shaming." This was originally posted on April the 10th. It was written by Corrine Heller and Natalie Finn. All right. Fox News Sunday, Chris Wallace has apologized to Kelly Clarkson after body shaming her following a public backlash. While radio host Mike Gallagher has also expressed remorse. Really? Wallace, 67. Are you that old? I never thought you were that old. But Wallace, 67, and Gallagher, 54. These people are at the age where they should know better. Anyway, had mocked the 32-year-old pop star, first American Idol winner, and mother of 9-month-old baby over her weight on the Mike Gallagher show on Friday. Wallace said Clarkson could stay off the deep dish pizza for a while. Why just deep, why just deep dish pizza, Anyway, I don't know what you're smoking, Chris, but you ought to stop. Oh, this was in 2015. Well, whatever you were smoking back then, I hope you stopped. Anyway, it continues. "I sincerely apologize to Kelly Clarkson for my offensive comment," the Fox News Sunday host said in a statement to E! News on Sunday. "I admire her remarkable talent, and that should have been the focus of any discussion about her." You know what? How can you believe this man's apology? My dad always said, if you have to apologize, you probably shouldn't have done it in the first place. If you really felt sorry, you wouldn't have said that in the first place, Chris. Anyway, so then he comes along and says, "I admire her remarkable talent." Really? Do you know what that is, Chris? That's an insult to all the people of this world that do have a remarkable talent. Kelly Clarkson is not one of them. You know who had a remarkable talent? Whitney Houston. I mean, even when she wasn't at her best toward the end of her life, she was, her voice was just, it was weakened by all that she's been through, but let me tell you, Whitney Houston was a class act. You know who else is a remarkable talent in pop music? Mariah Carey. Great voice. Great entertainer. Kelly Clarkson doesn't come close to them. And that's not an insult. It's a fact. So, anyway. So, let's see. It was during the radio... Oh, back to the article. During the radio chat, Gallagher said regarding Clarkson, "Holy cow, did she blow up?" He also poked fun at his own weight. Okay, so at least, maybe he has a little room to talk. I don't know. Anyway, so, but Chris Wallace, the son of Mike Wallace, your father was a great man, great journalist. You should have picked up some of his genes. Anyway. So I really doubt that your apology was sincere. You see, if you had any inkling, if you're unaware about your position, are you unaware about the fact that you live in a glass bowl and people watch you? Well, hopefully not too many on Sunday mornings after this. The fact is, you are not a credible journalist. You can't be. Or you wouldn't have said things like that to begin with. Insults and barbs do not fit credible journalists. A credible journalist would have never said anything like that. So, I think you ought to step down as Fox News Sunday. The fact is, you can't be trusted to tell the truth. You can't be trusted to be sincere. Because I really don't believe your apology, sir. I don't really think you were one bit sorry about what you said. Most credible journalists say what they believe. They say what they want to say. So, what you said about the deep dish pizza is what you wanted to say. So, anyway, to apologize for something that you wanted to do all along is really not credible. I mean, and Mike Gallagher, how can anybody listen to that guy? I mean, the fact is, he sounds like he has a mouthful of mush all the time. There's no clarity. I mean, he does. You listen to him. Let me go start eating and I'll talk. Maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're eating while you're on the air. I don't know. So, but Chris Wallace, you need to step down. You need to stop trying to be a journalist. Go on vacation for a while. Or get another job. I don't know. Now, listen, you can do what I'm doing. I'm not a journalist. I'm a commentator. There's a difference. I don't have to be that kind of person that is a journalist. All right? You are. You're supposed to be, anyway. At least I think. I mean, you're not just a commentator, you are an interviewer. You're supposed to be a good journalist. Now, if what you need to, what you should do is get your own show somewhere and just be a commentator. Forget about being a journalist. Anyway, so I mean, how can we trust you after this Kelly Clarkson thing? How can we trust you? You know? So, I really doubt your apology is sincere. Now, how long should we hold this Kelly Clarkson comment against you? 30 years? All right. You got to go off Fox News and do something else for the next 30 years. Of course, you're 67 years old. Why don't you just retire? And hopefully Fox News will find somebody credible to take over the reins at Fox News Sunday. You know who I would like to see at Fox News Sunday? John Stossel. That guy is credible. Of course, maybe I better check him out too. I don't know. So, anyway. So, I think that should do it for today. I made my point, I think. And hopefully this Sunday we will have a different host on Fox News Sunday, because Chris Wallace cannot be trusted. That's my commentary, and thank you for listening.